wedding in the dark. It's going to be a marriage, and everyone will ask,
who will come first on the wedding night? The wedding night, the wedding night.
who'll come first on the wedding night?
I think Nan don't mind on the wedding night.
Who'll come first on the wedding night? If his cock feels right and her pussy is tight.
What the hell did I just watch?
That's definitely gonna get us shut down for the night, bro.
What the hell?
Not only did you play more than 15 seconds, but
100%, 100%. This is In the Shadows. It's a funny ass fucking show, bro. If
if you ever seen that show, you should have seen it.
Yeah, it is really good. I think it's on its third season. They got,
No, fourth season.
Fourth?
No,
Maybe.
I forget what season this is. Sorry.
Well,
Anyway,
hello,
it's a great
everyone.
show. Watch it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Untitled Live, episode 98. Y'all,
We're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. I mean, 7 days away. We did. So, once again, if this is your first time coming across this channel, we're on Untitled Live. We talk about movies, talk about pop culture. We go left, we go right. Sometimes we can't find our way back home, but we're here. It's Friday. We made it. This week was kind of like, okay. It wasn't too crazy. Kind of went quick. I don't know. My opinion. How about you guys? How was your weeks? How was your week?
Pretty good.
English is hard.
That's it. Yeah. I guess since I started talking, I'll go first. So it was pretty good. Didn't do much this week. Just mostly work.
You lie. You lie.
What are you talking about?
You lie. You did things on weekend.
I did do things that weekend. I went hiking. Right, that was this past weekend, right?
Yeah, that was the day after the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I went hiking. I went hiking,
bro.
Bear
And tell the
Mountain,
whole story.
and I almost died, bro.
Yeah, because that's white people shit, man. What you doing going hiking?
Bro, it was just so steep. It was just stairs made of stone, and you just keep going up them, and it's like small trails, and then more stone stairs. And I thought we got to the top, and I hear someone say, "Man, we're only halfway." I'm like, "Fuck!" My lungs were on fire. It was pouring rain. Luckily, I had an umbrella.
Did you have like a hiking stick, like a big walking stick?
No,
No.
He told me that there's one at work, and I didn't take them.
And he's thinking like, I should have took that
I
shit.
should have took them. I was using the umbrella. I was would have stopped.
That's what got the hiking stick. It's that long stick too.
Yo, that shit. I said, yo, you should take the hiking. So he looked at me like, I don't need that shit. I'm not going on an excursion.
I didn't think it was gonna be elevated like the way it was.
Right. It's called hiking. Hiking is an excursion, boy.
He said hiking, and he also said Bear Mountain. So
yeah. Anyway,
did you at least have bear mace on y'all and shit?
No.
You didn't have no bear mace? Oh my, that was wild, boy. Living on the edge.
So, we get to the top, and we're like, okay, there's like cars up there. There's a road. I'm like, all right, we're gonna take this road back down, but then the road doesn't act. It's not a straight way. It's like it was another 4-mile walk to get back down. And I was like, oh hell no. I was just like, hold on, I'm checking my phone. Like, what's the quickest route to get back down? Back down the fucking trail was the fastest fucking route. I was like, God damn it! So we had to go back down.
That shit killed me. The fact that he went on his GPS to see what was the fastest way to get down a fucking mountain, like, yeah, what kind of data is that?
Yeah, climb down the mountain. That's the fastest way.
Yeah. And then Sunday, saw the new Dragon Ball Z movie. Well, I guess Dragon Ball Super movie. It was actually pretty good. So I'm looking forward to the new season.
It's like Piccolo and Gohan story, right?
Yeah, Piccolo and Gohan. I mean, I don't really enjoy the idea of Piccolo turning orange. I think it's an odd color.
Spoiler.
It's on the cover.
I didn't see the cover. I didn't see anything. I just see one of the trailers they showed me online.
You're missing out.
Nice Nice ain't missing out. Nice ain't missing out.
But yeah, no, it was pretty good. I just really liked the it was kind of like a refresh, not a story that doesn't focus on Goku and Vegeta, for once. But yeah,
I'm actually really interested in watching this movie when it comes on digital.
it comes on digital.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Like, I don't want to spend money to go see it. Just want to see it in.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, it looks, after playing the Fortnite, I know you guys are gonna kill me, but the whole Fortnite with Dragon Ball Z shit, that shit is fun. It made me kind of connect with the character a little bit.
No.
It's fun. You can't knock it if you try it. You can't. I mean, you could. Makes you ignorant, but it's great. So that was it, bro. Saturday, Saturday, Sunday.
And working, and then working. Work all week.
Yeah,
Work was all right. It was actually a pretty quick week. Yes, Thursday felt like Friday for some reason, and yeah. That's about it.
All right, that's what's up, man. My week was pretty chill. I watched House of Dragons.
Oh yes,
That was fun. We will talk about that later on in the show. Reservation Dogs are saying the season finale of Only Murders in the Building.
I didn't watch Reservation Dogs. Shit.
Yep, that was a good one. It was a good one. Only Murders in the Building. I saw the season finale of that. That was cool. They set up the new season that's coming out. Can't wait. What else? I feel like there was a lot more that I seen. She-Hulk, that's a given.
Right.
The week went good. It was no issues. Went smooth. A couple of hiccups and shit with issues at work. But other than that, it's been. Yeah. I mean, it's regular. It's regular shit. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Yeah, man. It was very. It was very chill. Very chill. How was your week, Red? Anything exciting?
My week was pretty okay. Catch a few bad guys. Had a rougher dude up on.
Man said catch a few bad guys. My man is Moon Knight.
Well, I mean, my job is the closest thing you get to action packed. You know what I mean? So
Your job keeps you sharp.
Yeah. So dude tried to steal some cases. This is literally on my first day back. On my first day back in, I come in working the night, and then dude is over here trying to steal. I'm looking at this dude come in. He come with a button-down shirt and shorts on.
Oh no!
I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, nah, this nigga stealing. Instantly,
Black
I started
Uptowns?
watching. Huh?
Black Uptowns?
No, it's a white guy.
No, no, man, Black Uptowns.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's a white guy. They don't know about Black Uptown.
Oh, they don't know. Oh, okay. No, that's not what I'm saying, bro.
No. I knew what you were saying. I was just saying it was a white guy. He doesn't.
Just to clear the air.
Yeah, I know what you said, but dude. So he comes in. We had to wait. We watching him for hour, bro, a good hour. We was watching this dude walking around the store with this shit, and then finally, he puts the shit down his pants and shit. Then he's trying to walk out the store. I'm like, yo, let me talk to you. And he picks up the speak to rush out. But the guard, we knew he was gonna do that, so we had the guard outside the store already. So when he comes to the door, he sees the guard. His eyes go like a deer in headlight, and then he try to turn around. And he runs into me, and then his eyes go double wide. Oh shit! So he trying to push through, and then that's when everybody was joking. Everybody's like, yo, you look like Undertaker because you look like you just grabbed him around the neck with the choke stand, which I didn't do. I just grabbed his chest and grabbed his shirt and shit, and then we started pulling him towards the office, and then I don't know. It's like, you ever seen a kidnapped victim trying to get away from their kidnappers and shit? That's what it was looking like. We were trying to get him in the room, and he was like, he had his leg like curled around the door and shit. And I'm like, yo, come on. I said, let go of the door. Let go of the door. We trying to get his arms off. He's probably like holding on for dear life. Like, no. So we finally get his arms off the door, get his leg off the door, and then get him inside. And then like somehow he just like a little shimmy move, like a little serpent. And then he gets out the door. You see like anybody who's looking from outside, you're just gonna see like an upper torso of a person like sticking out the door because the guard had his pants and his belt. So he's like, yo, I got his pants and his belt. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. So then all you see is like me just come grab the dude and like pull him back in the store. And then the door's I'll show you I got the video, so I'll show you later.
It's like, I got that footage.
Oh man, it's like he tried to scurry off like.
Yeah, bro, that shit. But yeah, but then we were like, yo, bro, all you had to do was give us the shit back. We was coming up to you to say, yo, give us back our shit and leave. You over here making a big scene, and now you getting locked up. Literally, the cops came for him. Yeah, I called the cops because he was like trying to get violent and push out through everybody. So he got arrested. And yeah, that was that excitement. I saw Top Gun finally, Maverick.
Ooh, yeah.
How was that?
I had to hold off because I was gonna write in the chat, yo, fucking love this movie, but I said, nah, I'm gonna hold off for the show, bro. And I'm like, yo, I fucking love this movie, bro. That movie is fire, bro. Oh my gosh, yo.
Yo, it's really fucking good. It's up there. It's
really
like
good.
it's like a masterpiece. Like when it comes down to like sequels and shit, it's good.
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
It's really good.
It's one of the few movies, because I won't say that it's better than the original. I just say it's right on par with the original. Like those are just two masterpieces. Like that goes hand in hand together. Like
I would say this also is that it's one of the few sequels that takes a lot from the first one, but makes it work like fresh for the second one. A lot of movies that try to like reference the first one, heavy body, and like do a lot of the same gimmicks. It's always like this is a sequel or remake. But
once
this
again,
one did it really fucking good.
I'm sorry, Hollywood. Hello, no reboots. Just make a sequel. It just shows. It comes to show you that you can make a sequel and it'll work.
Yo,
yeah.
I just love that they kept the Highway to the Danger Zone as the main song.
Right?
Highway to
I had just watched the
Danger
first
Zone.
one the day before I went to go see the second one. So when I saw that, I was just like, yo, this is like frame for frame, almost like the same shit, and I was loving it.
It was definitely fucking fresh for me because I'm a fake fan because I just watched it for the first time last year.
Don't feel
like
bad.
I didn't grow up.
I'm recent. I didn't grow up watching it either. Oh no, correction. I've seen bits and parts of Top Gun. I have never sat down and watched the whole thing fully.
Same.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, I've seen bits and parts. So I knew who the character was. I knew Iceman. I knew Goose. I knew all of those characters, but I just never sat down and watched the whole story. I even knew what happened to Goose before the movie because that was like one of the famous scenes of like that happening in the movie. So even before I sat down and watched the whole movie, I knew what happened to Goose. But like I just recently sat down and watched the whole movie because I wanted to watch the sequel. I didn't want to go in there like not knowing my Top Gun shit. And I'm happy I did because there were some jokes there were some jokes in the movie that pointed towards like what happens in the original movie that you wouldn't get if you didn't watch the original movie in the sequel. Like because me and another guy who I could clearly tell he watched the original movie, when they said a joke, we started cracking up, but nobody else in the audience was laughing or something like that. So it was like, nah, they didn't watch. They must not either remember the original movie or they didn't watch it. But
yeah.
You guys look at each other and be like, muggles.
and it's cool. Like if for y'all that's watching, if you never saw the first one and you have no kind of like desire to see the first one, it's okay. You can go into this movie and not know anything about the first one. It's good, and it's good at explaining what happens, right? But yeah, movie is fucking fantastic. I gave it a 10. Yeah, I'm just glad that you was able to see it. There's a reason why this movie made more money than Infinity War, because fans were cold to see this movie. This shit is making. This
And
shit is
believe it or
still-
not, like I saw it Sunday, I want to say.
You
And
saw that.
when I first, and I saw it like I saw the morning show, like it was the early morning show, and when I ordered my tickets, there was like 3 people like in the room. Like I showed like only 3 people had bought tickets for the thing, but when I got there, more people came in. Like the theater was actually pretty decently filled. Like it was like, and I'm like, yo, people still coming out to see this movie, yo, that's crazy.
Because I believe, yes, I think this week is the last week that's in theaters. It comes out on digital next week. So you saw it the last week. So you was able to kind of see this in the big screen because this movie is meant to be seen on the big screen, right? You can see it on a little screen, it's fine. But like big screen, so like when you get older and you become an old head, I saw Top Gun Maverick in the theaters. You know what I mean? Like we didn't get that luxury with the first one.
Yeah, we definitely didn't. but like, yo, and I also like when I saw the movie that the story between him and Goose's son wasn't what I thought it was. Like I originally thought like they had beef because he was gonna blame him for his father's death and shit like that. And blah, blah, blah. I thought I was gonna be the beef, and I was like, man, you can't blame him for that. Like that's the if anything, that's the military's fault for having faulty equipment, and you know what I mean. So I thought that was the beef at first, but then when you watch the movie, you find out what he's really mad at Tom Cruise for. You be like, I get it, but then at the same time, you get Tom Cruise's point of view on why he did what he did. I got both point of views, and it was like, damn, I just need to talk this out. Like through the whole movie, I would say, yo, you guys should just talk this out, man.
I mean, listen, he fucked them over with the whole like, hey, I'm having to go back to school. Nah,
Yeah, he set his career back.
He set his career back 3 years, but also at the same time, like, yeah, you can't blame him for the mechanical failure shit, but like the root cause analysis to that shit is the fact that he flew through a jet stream and he knew that he shouldn't be doing that. That's what the plane lost control and all that kind of.
The jet stream was an accident because Iceman took too long to take the shot. If you remember, Iceman took too long to take the shot, and Iceman was supposed to break away, but I think the way Iceman did it was like wrong. So like it ended up having them fly into Iceman's jet stream, and then they lost control of their plane.
I mean, listen, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's fresh in my. I like I said, I just recently watched it before seeing the sequel, so it's fresh in my memory. But yeah, but with the son, but he was honoring the mother's wish. That's why he did it with the son. He wasn't going to do it, but then the mother said she didn't want him, because I guess because of what happened to the father, she said she don't want him in the flying. So he did it to honor the wish.
Tom Cruise is a real asshole for not getting the actress to come back. His girlfriend. She didn't age well.
Not at all.
You wanted to keep the shorty young. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up, bro. Like that's fucked up.
That's what I wanted to know. Is Jennifer Connelly playing the same chick from the first movie, or like
no,
it's a whole different chick?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hello. I mean, I'm down with him playing a whole different other chick. I mean,
no.
Let's be honest though. If you had to choose between Jennifer Connelly and
here we go. Here we go. Controversy starts at 3.
Are we gonna be honest?
Yeah.
If you had to pick between Jennifer Connelly and the original actress who played his girlfriend in the first movie, who are you picking?
The subscriber you trying to reach is all on this.
You know I gotta stir up controversy, baby. Come on.
I would say Jennifer Connelly. That's been for a very long time. I met that woman. Not the same as she was in the movies, but
listen, even how she looks now, bro, she's still like one of the baddest chicks walking this fucking planet, bro. Like, yo, she is one of the baddest chicks walking this fucking planet. Even now, like I remember when I saw her in Noah, or when I first recently saw older version of her in Noah, and I was like, yo, she still got it. She's still fucking hot. Oh my god, yo. Jennifer Connelly is still fucking hot.
She was in Dark Tower, right? Dark Tower or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Was it Idris Elba?
I think so, right?
No, I don't think so.
I could be wrong. Yeah. Well,
I remember she got clipped. Remember because they clipped the movie in that movie.
She's still valid. 1,000%. She's still valid.
Oh yeah. So let me continue on my week. So Top Gun. So House of the Dragons. Game of Thrones is back, baby. Love that shit. So She-Hulk.
Blow it like last time.
Huh?
So I just hope they don't blow it like last time.
Nah, it's not. Cause this one is a full book story. The other one they were making up the ending of the story. The story wasn't written out yet. They really cannot fuck this shit up, bro. It's like literally the whole story is right there for them, like, beginning to end.
Fresh Prince says he hasn't watched the House of Dragon. So if you want to talk about that first, he'll jump on after. So we could definitely do that.
How you not watch?
Oh, is that why he's not on?
Yeah, he's like, I haven't watched it yet. I saw it and I'm like, nope, I ain't getting on. I was like, all right, cool. Because we have to talk about House of Dragons.
I mean, yeah, statute of limitations over because the new episode is what, 2 days?
Yeah.
So everybody should have seen it by now, bro.
We have to talk about it. It's a big thing, bro. We've been waiting. So yeah, finish with your department.
So House of Dragon, played a whole bunch of like multiverses. I think I'm falling in love with that game. It drives me crazy though sometimes because I started playing the teams. If you get stuck with a bad teammate, bro, oh my god, it makes the game so much like harder to win. But then when you stuck with a great teammate, it's like, yeah, we got tips. What the hell was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry, man. That was my airdrop shit.
I'm about to say, what the? I thought it was something I was doing. I got a new computer and shit. I thought it was something I did. I was like, what the fuck was that? But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, House of Dragon. So, yeah. Oh, and I started rewatching that. I got an urge for like watching Ratchet TV. So I've been watching like Black Ink Crew now on VH1 on Paramount.
Oh yeah, Black Ink Crew.
Paramount that the whole season.
Is back. The Chicago one is back, right?
The Chicago. I didn't even know. I heard they got a Compton one now, yo.
Yeah, they have a I think they got rid of that one though, but they might bring that back because I think the one in New York is finished because of Caesar. They fired.
I heard something. Huh?
They fired Caesar.
Oh yeah, what the hell happened?
He got caught on camera beating his dog.
Leroy?
I don't know his dog's name, but he beat it.
Because I just watched the first season, so if
it's a small white dog, then that's the one.
Oh no, that's a new dog because his dog was a bulldog in the first season.
That's fucked up.
Yo, it's crazy because it's crazy.
Jail time, bro.
I follow that news, and I remember like a couple of years ago he was accused for like beating his daughter or some shit like that, right? Kept his job 1,000%, but the moment he beats his dog, bro,
you out.
You beat the dog.
I mean, come on. We're black people beat their kids. Come on. carry on and he gets to beat his daughter. I mean,
that is weird.
What kind of thing, though? If he was, hopefully, it wasn't punches and shit. Like I hope he wasn't doing that. That's different. That's a whole different kind of.
I don't know the details. I just know that I saw it on the news. I saw it on TMZ or some shit like that. It came up on my feed. Oh shit! All right, cool. I mean,
damn, that's crazy, bro. I mean, he do have anger issues because at 1 minute he'd be like, "Oh, you fired," and then like, "Okay, you fired the person," but then it's like, "What the hell is this person doing in my shop? Didn't I fire your ass?" Like, nigga, they fired. They can't walk into the shop. Like, I'm like, you're not paying them. Like,
the funniest fucking episode is when Puma threw the fucking lemon pepper chicken on the floor. That shit, yo, that shit had me in tears, bro. He was like, and that was it. It started a fight, dude. Lemon pepper chicken,
bro. All like I've watched the later season. I'm recently just watching the earlier season. So now I'm getting all the jokes that people used to cry back in the day with the whole chapstick shit, and how like people look. The bro, some their lips be like fucking ashy as fuck with sometimes. I'm like,
Oh my god.
Yo, man, they said his lips look like a couch, like a dried up leather couch.
Bro, them lips is chapped, yo. I was like, yo, that shit's a damn. Now I get they'll crack all these jokes about chapstick for Black Ink Crew, bro. A lot of them dudes' lips is chapped and that shit, boy.
That's messed up.
But it's a good show. Like I like watching that. Like I haven't been watching the new Jersey Shore. I kind of want to get back into that.
I gotta get back into that too. Family reunion, right? The family reunion.
Yeah, that's always a good time. I used to love like watching it on Thursday night. Like that was like what I wanted to do on Thursday night. Like that's why.
Who's your favorite Jersey Shore person?
My favorite Jersey Shore person is fucking Paulie, because he's the exact who I am.
Everybody likes Paulie, bro. Like I think that everybody's. It has to be Paulie.
Yeah, because I want to be that energized too. Like the character here, like he just be yelling for no reason. He's mad annoying, but he's loved.
I think that wake up shit would annoy me, but like I'd have to. I think it'll annoy you, but you get over it because it's like so much positive energy behind him. Like, but it would annoy me in the beginning, like yo.
And he doesn't have that much. He doesn't have drama, dude. He only had that one chick that was like a stalker, and that was it. Like he didn't really have like crazy fucking beef.
Yeah, the only other he had that, and then the Angelina face slap.
Oh yeah. When
she slapped him in the face.
Friends with her? You friends with her? Yeah, I'm friends with
Mike, you're done, kid. You're only two friends in the house. You're done.
Damn you, sweetheart. Yeah, I heard she was gonna come back, but then she didn't.
I wouldn't have come back either. Did you see how they roasted her when she when she mannequin come back to the show and they Paulie brought the freaking the mannequin looked like a dead body in a sack.
Yeah.
It had this heavy shirt and it had like it was saying the phrases that she would say. I'm the nicest bitch you ever meet. Rod, stop!
Rod! Yeah, that shit is mad funny. She was gonna come back because I think he got let go, right? Because I think he had some crazy like domestic abuse shit. So they I guess they suspended him. So I don't think he's in this new season. So they were saying that she was gonna come back because she didn't want to like be in the same house as him again. But I guess she changed her mind. It'd be good to see the whole gang,
But I mean, like y'all were like when you're 20s when this shit happened. Like niggas, all y'all pushing 40 now. Let the shit go. It's over. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends how much trauma he put her in. You know what I mean? Shit that we didn't see off screen. Like it was that relationship was like the most toxic thing on TV.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh hell yeah.
At the time, I don't think there was anything worse than their relationship. It was
so cool by saying that. I was like, oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. That shit was toxic, bro. That was hella
toxic, dude. Like it was almost annoying watching it on TV. Like, all right, can y'all stop fucking around with each other? Because this shit is like kind of like we spending too much time with this situation.
I think, but speaking of situation, I think the Italy episode was where everybody was like, okay, this is enough for this relationship. When Mike and Ron got into that fight and then Mike grabbed his head into the wall. and then they had to like take him to the hospital. They were like, this isn't funny anymore.
Yo, Stink, you gotta watch it, bro. You gotta watch some Jersey Shore, man.
You don't watch Jersey Shore, bro?
No.
Oh my god, that's quality TV. And
I can't do reality shows, man. It just
Yo, you have to listen, you have to start it from the very first episode. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate this cast so much that they're gonna fucking grow on you like a fungus, dude.
Yeah.
They're gonna It's good. I really don't fuck with like reality TVs. I think that was like the first one that I was like really like, other than like Real World and Road Rules, like this was like the first that I was like fully vested, watched every single season up until like the new shit. Because I don't really count the new shit as Jersey Shore because they're not even in the Jersey Shore anymore.
Yeah, they go to like Vegas and they go to
and they got like families and shit, and they married, so like the dynamic is a little bit different because they married and shit. So it's not single people. They're bringing their boyfriends and girlfriends and husbands in the show. It's like
I think Paulie got a girl now, but Vinny's the only single one now.
Yeah, you go. But Dina got a husband. JY got that wrestler dude.
I think they broke up because he was groping like Angelina or some shit. I think.
Nah, I think they got back again. Yeah, I think that was like water under the bridge. Anyways,
He looks creepy.
Or the ratings.
He looks creepy though.
Yeah. Anywho,
that was my favorite JY right there, man. It's a bad shit.
yeah, she cool.
She got anger management issues though, but she's a bad chick.
Oh man. Yeah. So, Fresh Prince said he'll be in after we talk about Game of Thrones. So.
Oh yeah, my week is done. We can move on from my week.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. Let's see here. So we're gonna dive into this shit, all right? Because there's a lot to unpack, right? So if Fresh Prince, if you watching, don't watch because we're gonna be talking about Game of Thrones, and we're gonna start.
Wiener.
With this dope ass clip right here. This clip that might be for you guys.
Targaryen was mentioned in Game of Thrones. Spoiler warning.
Rhaenyra Targaryen was murdered by her brother, or rather, his dragon. It ate her while her son watched. What's left of her is buried in the crypts right down there.
I don't remember that scene, but like that, if that's true, then we already know we all know what's gonna happen.
How she dies.
But now we know how she dies, and she has a son, and the son watches her while she dies.
But I mean, they should have more than one kid though.
Yeah, I don't know. I never read the books, so I don't know how many kids she has.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the beef is going to be between her and her best friend or whatever that's supposed to be the Hightower chick, the Hand's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I think the beef is going to be between them because she's gonna marry the father. That's why he's like, oh, we're gonna be talking about the show. Let me.
All right. So real quick, this quick disclaimer: this is this is gonna be a spoiler heavy Game of Thrones episode. Well, not Game of Thrones. I keep saying Game of Thrones. This is House of Dragons. Episode 1, season 1. I don't know if it's gonna be multiple seasons, but I got the spoiler thing right above my head. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So hey,
that's really small.
Really?
You said that's really small.
It's small. It is small.
Spoiler word.
So yeah, let's talk. Go ahead, Ren.
Yeah. So okay. So like I was saying. I think that the story is going to be a beef between her and the Hightower chick, because the Hightower chick in the first episode, her mother gave birth to this son, but the son and the mother ended up not surviving the birth or whatever. So the daughter, the Hand, is going to push his daughter onto the father, and then the father's going to end up marrying her, and then they're going to have this set of kids, and she's going to want her kids to take the throne over Rhaenyra. But then the father's not gonna want to release. He's not gonna change his mind about making Rhaenyra the heir. He's gonna keep her the heir to the throne. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of fuckery after that, because the father, as we all see in the show as well, the father is not doing too well health wise. So that's what's gonna set up the whole bunch of I'm trying to think of a polite way of saying this, but it's gonna be a whole bunch of fuckery going on.
Bullshit.
I forgot what episode, but they said if the throne doesn't want it kind of like picks its leader, right? If you sit on the throne and you get cut, or kind of like get those like weird fucking things, that's because you're not made to be on the throne. If you notice, he has the wound on his back.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end he was holding onto the thing and he was kind of bleeding already. Like it's not
cut on his hand. Yeah,
he's not meant to be the king. So, she's gonna end up probably having a baby, and it might be a boy, and it's gonna be that. That was kind of fucked up. That line, "Air for a day," was a fucking fucked up line.
That was totally messed up.
His
brother messed up. I like, what a way to get your throne taken away from you in one shot, bro. Like,
Yo, he had it teed up. Like, don't say nothing, dude. Like, you do your thing. Like, yo, my man got a slap on his wrist for fucking going into the city and killing people. For killing, like, allegedly
killing and
fucking.
mutilating. Some people live.
Beautiful.
There's a man walking around with no penis right now.
Yeah, like, he got slapped on the wrist. Nothing happened to him. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
I felt bad. Like niggas was walking down the street, rape her. Oh. He's like,
Yeah, like, yo,
it's oh.
without due process, like, just killing, like, mutilating people, like, that shit is crazy.
They just started pointing out and making accusations. Thief, murderer.
So, all right. So this is set 200 years in the past, before the events of Game of Thrones, right? So the kid that Rhaena has, whatever her name is, I'm really bad with names. Is this gonna be like the grandfather to the Man King that she's gonna have, or
I know her line, continues because she's gonna be. I think she's related to Daenerys. And I can't remember what they said. How she's related to Daenerys, but I don't think it's grandmother.
You know what? And I don't want to seem shallow and all. I think she's a great actress and she's beautiful in her own sense. But it's like, after watching Emilia Clarke play Daenerys, you like kind of wanted something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say it.
You want a hotter person to play.
And once again, that's another, like,
She cute though.
Toxic male shit. Like,
I mean, to be fair, I don't think all the Targaryens are hot. Like, because remember, there's a lot of incest going on there. So,
yeah.
So, incest breeds deformity. That's why some of them, they look good. Some of them do look good. And then some of them come out like haggard looking, like Mad King Aerys, Aegon, one of the Aegon before I think one of the kings before her father took the throne, Aegon, he was like a big chubby, like a fat dude or something like that. Like they some of them come out looking not too good.
I don't know, man. Yeah, but I mean, she's great. But like, yeah, you could definitely tell it's gonna be some like weird ass incest shit because her uncle was being super fucking weird.
Bro, the way they talk is like he already tasted that. Like he tasted the spoils of that already, bro. The way they were talking.
Yeah, like that shit is it's weird. It's almost like it was like less than 5 minutes in and it's like you're already going into this. Like I don't know if this is like the best people to set with. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
You just gotta be like, oh, those Targaryens. Those Targaryens.
But it was kind of cool to see all the swords, right? Like ones that couldn't make the cut, right?
It's cool to see how the throne was really supposed to look, because they said the way it looked in the original Game of Thrones wasn't the way it's like talked about in the book. Like the way it looks in this show is more accurate to the story, George R. R. Martin's depiction of the throne.
Yeah. No, it looks really good. I have no problems with that shit. The fact that the opening credits they talk about there's like 10 to 15 dragons already, and that's just crazy. Because the Game of Thrones only had 3, and they were not even like fully adult. They were just like adolescents and shit. These motherfuckers are like straight adults, and there's so many of them. I was hoping it was gonna get the big dragon, but in this show there was like he was a skull. There was a skull of it, but like damn. That was like the biggest one they had, right? Some shit like that, like the biggest dragon that was like
back in the day.
Yeah,
I think majority of dragons were big, but then I think is when they started. They made the dragon to keep them like in the cages and stuff like that. It stunted their growth, and they started becoming smaller dragons.
Kind of necessity. Oh, the sounds of the Bronx.
Yo, the fucking.
Oh, I can't help it, man. I'm sorry, bro.
The sounds of Manhattan, bro. He's not in the Bronx. He's fortunate.
Is he though?
Yes.
So,
yes, I am. Bronx kind of crazy right now.
it was cool when I was watching, like, you know, the whole funeral shit. I was trying to think of the name. I was like, what is the name for like to the command to blow fire?
Dracarys.
And it came to me right when she said, I was like, oh shit, I remembered. But she said
Yeah.
it more like she spoke the language. Like when Daenerys said it, she sounded like she was trying to say the words. It didn't sound like she knew the language like that. But she sounded like she was more fluent with that. Well she was, because in the beginning part she spoke High Valyrian.
With the uncle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we get a lot of High Valyrian in this than the original Game of Thrones. There wasn't really that much High Valyrian talk, especially even with Daenerys and her brother before the brother passed away. She didn't really talk that much High Valyrian with him.
Yeah,
it took the normal Westerosi English.
You got to see the Baratheons. You got to see the Starks. Like, it was dope to see these houses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's there. You know what I mean? It was good. It was good to see, man. It was good to come back into this world. And what I think I like, I'm not, once again, this is only the first episode, but I love Game of Thrones, how they used to juggle different storylines, right? They never got you to give you the full thing. But it seems like with this show, you might just get like 1 or 2 storylines versus 10.
It's only one storyline going on in this one, baby. And I kind of like it. We don't have to like shift our focus onto different topics or like different. It's gonna be like, okay, it's about this throne. Everybody wants this throne, and it's some fuckery is about to go on with this family, and this throne is about succession. It's the typical king and queen shit that we had all throughout history. The succession of a throne, man. When you don't have that right heir and you have daughters. That's when things start to get shaky for your throne, man.
And it's funny because I was talking to Steph. I'm like, why they acting like she has a choice on what baby comes out? She's like, nah. Back in the days, they thought that the women had the power to pick what they wanted to come out, and if you didn't, you didn't have. You weren't fit to be a queen if you couldn't produce a male.
Like, that's your one job. You're supposed to give the king male heirs.
Yep. Fucked up, man. I know a boy. One of my boys. He just have none but girls. He has 5 girls, so she would have been finished.
I mean, really, I think, as they say, the sex of your baby comes down to the man. It's not even the woman.
Yeah. Like the male has more.
Science that figured out later.
The X was it the Y chromosome?
Yeah. So like whatever the sex of your child is mainly the male's fault. It has nothing to do with the woman. The woman just presents it to the world for us. That's all it does.
What house? Because I'm trying to remember. What house was Littlefinger part of? Was he part of Dorne?
He wasn't. He's not a part of any house. He was. His father was somebody who got in cool with the Tullys, and then he basically asked them to like raise his son, so that's why he get to. That's how come he knew like Catelyn Stark and her sister, because they grew up together in the Tully household, and that's how he used that to like kind of like piggyback his way into like higher ranks in like King's Landing and stuff to become the Master of Coin and all that shit.
It's crazy because I didn't realize the doof that was in the Umbrella Academy was in Game of Thrones. He was the one that number 1. He was in Game of Thrones. He was the was it the king's father? I mean the king's son. And they both got burnt by the dragon because they didn't want to kneel.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. He was. Yep.
I was like, oh shit, because I saw. I don't know if it was a flashback or maybe I saw a flashback. I was like, oh shit, I didn't recognize him. Shit.
Back to when she started snapping.
Yeah. She was like, you don't want to kneel? All right, cool. Burn. And everybody was like, nah, she's wilding though.
Yeah. Bro, that's a fact, yo.
That's when the side eye started. So I was like,
Oh shit. Bro, what killed me was when it came to Like everybody was shocked that, oh, she's crazy. How did they didn't tell her she was crazy? I'm like, did you not see what she was doing before she got to fucking Westeros? Like all the stuff she was burning people, hanging them. She hanged all the people, like crucified them down the road. Even the innocent people who were treating their slaves good, she killed them too. Like she was on a killing spree. She was doing mad queen shit. Like people wasn't picking that up.
Word. She saw her friend get decapitated, and she was like, "Icarus." The whole time, oh man, she was burned everybody. She leveled that shit.
Bro, she just saw the castle, and like all that shit came back to her. Like fucking her having to leave, getting sold to like Khal Drogo and shit. All that shit came flooded back to her. You saw her face. She was like, I said, "Oh yeah, she snapped. She snapped."
Was it? It's happening, right? They was gonna do another Game of Thrones, right? They was gonna bring all the characters back for a new season.
They're doing a new season, but it's called Snow. It's gonna be
Jon Snow, right?
Snow,
yeah.
They're gonna continue Jon Snow. I mean, they have to continue the story because the way it ended is not satisfactory for like anybody, bro. Like he's back to where he started. That's not a good ending.
Yeah, my man died and was able to get out of the watch. He died, and then goes
put him right back to the watch. Yeah,
my man his aunt knowingly.
Aunt lover.
Yeah, like he didn't know the first time, but then they told him that they hate that y'all related, and he was still wilding. There was a lot of people wilding in the show, man.
Yeah, he was still busting them cheeks. I guess it was too good. You couldn't give it up, yo.
Yo, that shit was like one of the best, I would say, like season finales, right? When you see the baby and the baby looked like Jon Snow, it was like grunting like him, and like they did into the
and
old.
They added to the older. Yeah,
I was like, oh,
yeah.
I was like, yo, he gets the finally, like, you know, he lived and he was the bastard child, and now he's gonna be the king, right? Nope.
I think his name is Aegon too.
And he was Aegon Targaryen.
Mm-hmm.
And he never was able to take that name.
That's his name. Aegon Targaryen. It's not even Jon Snow, it's Aegon Targaryen.
Like, yo, bro.
I don't know how you just, when Samuel told him all this shit, he just took that shit like it was nothing. Like, bro, what?
I was more excited than he was.
Yeah. At home. I'm like, bro, what? You just been told that you are the true king of Westeros, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, how are you not excited? How are you not hyped right now, bro?
He knew that he's gonna, there's gonna be a fight with, the cheeks he's busting.
Bro,
shit.
Like if Homegirl wasn't crazy, he could have just married her and they both would have had the throne. They both could have ruled. He don't really care about ruling.
And that's crazy. I think that's because the Targaryens, because that whole inbred shit, they kind of like, I don't think they forcefully, have sex, right? It's like almost like it's natural for them. So that's why Jon Snow and Daenerys was able to kind of do that. It was like straight Targaryen fucking.
They love their siblings. Love who they love.
And that baby, I mean, she couldn't bear a child, but I don't know.
Yeah, baby dragons.
She had dragons instead. I mean, without those dragons, she didn't have anything. She had nothing. That was her only leverage, was the fucking dragon.
The my thing is, like, I don't know. I didn't even understand why she wanted to like fight Jon, because when she found out that he was a threat to the throne, she started looking at him differently. Like, oh, he could take my throne, and she started giving that little side eye and stuff like that. Like, yo, like,
and she knew that was her nephew, right?
Nah, she didn't know until I think Jon told her. I think when Samuel told him, he told her, and then she kind of acted a little like shady after that. After he told her, and she's like, "Oh, nah, this is a threat to my throne." Like, I'm like, bro, if anybody should be on the throne, it should be him. You can't even continue to lie.
To be honest, like when he announced the House of Dragon shit, that's what I thought. I thought it was going into this timeline. Like, You know, the whole like them meeting, you know, that part, right? I didn't think it was gonna go like 200 years because I wanted to see that Targaryen because they showed them in the flashbacks. I'm like, oh, so we're gonna see them again in a prequel. But they said, fuck it, we're gonna go 200 years just in case this shit goes on for multiple seasons. They could play, they could easily, you know, go in the future and shit.
I hope the final season. I hope they go on through all the whole Targaryen timeline, and I hope the final season is the story of Robert's rebellion. Oh my god, bro! If the final season of this shit is the story of Robert's rebellion,
when he's killing all the Targaryens, right?
Yeah,
he kills and that's why, that's why Jon Snow was.
I want to see that. I want to see that story on any kind of screen, big screen, small screen. I want to see that story, bro. Like Robert's rebellion is one of my favorite stories on Game of Thrones. You know? Like how they had to hide Robert, Ned, and Jon Arryn because they were out trying to kill him because of the Mad King Aerys lost his mind, and he was like he was mad that his son ran off with Lyanna. No, he was mad. He was mad that they was pressed by the Starks because his son took Lyanna Stark, and then the father and Ned's older brother went to the king to like ask for their daughter back, and then basically he just killed them for asking them for the daughter back. So that led to the Stark saying, the North don't forget shit. So
like the whole war was based on a lie.
Yeah,
he knew that he didn't kidnap her. He knew that he was butthurt that she ran off for the Targaryen, and he wanted the throne. Mm-hmm. He was butthurt, and he fucking killed everybody.
Killed the bastard, took his girl too.
But that's why he died the way he died. By a war. Yep. Mr. Fred Flintstone got bodied. Yeah, man, that was good, man. I kind of want to watch Game of Thrones again. See, you know what I mean? Like, I had so much fun watching this. Nah, not the last. I'll probably skip the last one.
I'll probably skip the last.
Well, I'll go up to 7. That's it.
Yeah, that shit. I had a good time. Mind you, I didn't see that. I didn't start watching that show like live. I started watching like maybe 3 or 4 seasons after, and I couldn't stop watching that shit. I was watching that shit all day, and I was like, I'm getting this shit done. I think I got it done in 2 days.
When I first started watching Game of Thrones, I had I was buying the Blu-rays, the season Blu-rays as they came out, because I'm like, I'm hearing it's a good show, and I'm like, it'll be good to stock up on these Blu-rays just in case I decide I want to watch it. Man, I decided to watch it. I went through all that shit, man. And I was like fiending for the next new episode to come out. Like, I need more. I think I watched one season, and I think each day took me to watch a season, yo. I watched each season in a day.
I was wilding, dude. I would go to bed 3:00 in the morning watching that. I was like, I gotta watch the next one, yo. Wake up in the morning, watch another one. I was wilding, dude. It was on demand. I had to.
No, when I first saw the Red Wedding, I was like, yo!
I was spoiled with that one because I already knew that. People kept talking about it. I'm like, what is a Red Wedding? Oh, the whole family gets murdered or some shit like that. So when it happened, I'm like, I was surprised that it happened to them. I didn't know who was who, but I knew it was happening. Man, that's what fucked up,
bro. They fucking cut his head off. They cut the wolf head off and put it on him as a helmet, bro, and paraded his body through the yo. Them dudes they were messed up, bro. Them little Crow, what's his name?
I forgot the old guy, right?
Yeah, I want to say Crowley, but I don't think it's Crowley. It was something with a C.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't feel bad for him when Arya came back and X'd him out, yo. I was like, yo, you deserve this shit. Cause he violated, yo. And then he stole their sword and gave it back to this dude, gave it to Tywin Lannister. He melted the sword down, gave one to Joffrey and one to
Walder Frey.
There it is.
Frey, yeah.
Yo, Joffrey. I never wanted somebody to die so hard.
It was such a beautiful day. I never heard so many people rejoice at the death of a child since the Purple Wedding. Bro, everybody was like, yes! You're the bastard. Yes.
Yo, and the crazy, like, even the craziest shit, like, you don't want to say, like, the word, unalive, right? So, like, when the brother just jumped out the window, like, man nonchalant, like,
Bro, that shit cracked me. I know I wasn't supposed to laugh, but I laughed at that shit because it was just the way he did. He just walked to the window, and was like,
I was like, yep.
like he said, "Oh, my wife just blew up in that tower." Walked to the window.
he was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
This
done.
mother fucked everything up. She was aiming for him to take over, be the king, and she went and fucked that shit up by killing his wife. What she thought was gonna happen?
She
Oh, it's okay, mom.
She lost all her kids, but they told, like, that witch told her she's gonna lose everybody. Oh, all your kids gonna die, and he was like, "She's like, you crazy old woman, bitch." Look what happens. She grows up and she has, damn, bro.
It was crazy. It's like one by one, they all just like bit the bullet hard, boy. It was like,
and they died terrible deaths, right? Terrible.
Yeah.
And what sucks is, like, Jamie lost his kids too, because there was his kids. You know what I mean? Like, they shared kids.
That was the funny thing. So, how many kids would the king have? None. By you, none. How many kids would I have? She said 3.
It's like those kids are not Baratheons, man. Hell, fucking no.
Yo, Ned is such a dumbass, bro. Why would you go to her with all the evidence and shit before you present it to everybody else, bro? Ned is so stupid, bro. I was so mad at Ned Stark in season 1.
Ned was not a smart, strategic person.
Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Keep that shit to yourself and then air it out for everybody to see. Like, all the Baratheons' hairs are black through history. All these 3 kids got blonde hair. They ain't no Baratheons. These are fucking Lannisters. Man, you should have held on to that shit, bro. But nah, Ned was being a dumbass.
I wonder.
Tell Cersei all his plans, and I'm gonna give you a chance to get out of here before. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, Ned, you dumbass.
Yeah. You think we're gonna see Lannisters in this show?
Oh yeah.
Got to.
Yeah, they wanted to do it, so we're definitely gonna see Lannister.
And
I think we're gonna see the fathers, or we might see young Tywin. We're probably gonna see young Tywin. No, it's too far back for me. Yeah, we're gonna see the grandfathers of Tywin and shit.
Yeah, but like, we definitely gonna get. I could bet my check that we're gonna get one of them that says Lannisters always paid their debt. They're gonna definitely say that.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely gonna say that. Yeah, man. So going back into House of Dragons, man, it was a solid episode. I was happy. I had no issues with it. But shout out, like, what's going on with, like, HBO Max, man? That shit was crashing the first night. Like,
I think because everybody's watching it.
Everybody's on that shit.
Bro, I heard it was like 2
servers
million on the first watch, and then like the overall watch is like 10 million, bro.
I tried watching it, I tried watching it, then I forgot to watch to go back into it.
Yo,
and I watched it the next day.
You were about to say forget about it.
Yeah.
Yo, you about to hit that shit with the only accent.
Forget about it. I almost forgot about it, man. I just forgot, like, it was like Gabagool.
It was getting there.
Gabagool. Yeah, so yeah, man. Strong episode, man. I can't wait for episode 2, which is 2 days from now.
2 days.
We'll talk about it in episode 100.
I heard Gabagool so much on Sopranos. I actually want to try what Gabagool tastes like.
Oh yeah.
Gabagool.
The Gabagool. Yo, if you want to hear really Gabagool, like the way the Gabagool talk, yo, watch John Bernthal's fucking podcast. It is fucking great. It's called Real Ones. This week he had Shia LaBeouf on there, and I guess they were like really close friends, and they had a whole comment. Yo, it gets real, bro. So if you like me, I love Shia. I think Shia is a really good actor. He's a great actor. He has really fucked up situations, and he lets it all out. And he's like, yo, I done some real fuck shit to these women. You know what I mean? Like, he goes in. I think I have let's see here.
No. Stop. Go.
Hold on, let's look at this quick little thing right here.
That, you know, this person said, like, I can't fuck with that. And like what you said, you were right, man. Like I fucking hurt people in my life, you know, like I know what that is. I know what it's like to be in that valley. I don't know what it's like, you know, to put my hands on a woman, or for a woman to say I put my hands on her. And that's something you know, like, but no matter what the case is, my job as your friend is to, in whatever way you allow me to, or you allow me to be a part of that process, is to make sure, one, you never do it again, make sure, two, that you're in a healthy process, and number three, that I'm a support system for while you're going through that. For people who support you and love you, like, what do you want to say to them? And like,
I hurt that woman, you know, and in the process of doing that, I hurt many other people. And many other people before that woman. I was a pleasure-seeking, selfish, self-centered, dishonest, inconsiderate, fearful human being.
Damn.
Yo, he goes in. It's a really good one, bro.
He also goes in on Actors Roundtable. They when they had him and a bunch of other actors sit down, they were talking about shit. He went in about, like, he had a troubled past and troubled childhood and all that stuff, and he was getting real deep about that shit. So
yeah, man. So I really hope that Hollywood gives him another chance, because I think that he's really good, and you know, he's at that age too. Like, he can compete. Yo, if Robert Downey Jr. can get through it and have a successful fucking career after his fucking crazy shit, because he was in court every fucking day.
That was Iron Man saved his life.
So, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that they both the same. Like, one had alcohol problems, this one had more of an abusive stuff. That's a different kind of beast. But everyone decides. Everyone, it deserves, you know, a chance to rebuild and flourish. You know what I mean? So I really hope that he gets back into the acting shit, because he's really good.
Except for child molesters.
Yeah,
well, I mean, yeah.
Those guys could suck a dick. Yeah.
They could rock.
Yeah. Nah, that's if he had an issue like that, then I can't really get behind that. I really can't get behind people hitting women too. Like, I have a problem with that too. So, but also, like, sometimes
I don't get behind, like, people hitting anybody. Like, whether it be, I'm not behind domestic violence, period. Whether it be woman hitting the man or man hitting the woman, I'm not with that shit at all. Everybody should keep their hands to themselves and use the words, yo.
Yeah. If you got to resort to violence because you can't get the words out, then that's something you need to get checked up on. But I don't think you should be putting your hands on anybody, especially women. Like, it's just wild. So, but once again, we don't know, like, what he was going through or how that relationship goes. You know, how it went. We only see from the surface part of it. So hopefully.
Yo, real quick though, like, since we're on the topic of, like, domestic violence and shit like that, this is the funny thing I found the other day. Well, it's not funny, but it's kind of sad. But, like, how it's, like, lopsided for, like, females and males. So real quick, just Google "my wife yells at me" and see what it says.
Like, am I just typing it in and see what?
Yeah, just type in Google and say "my wife yells at me" and see what it says, and it should pop up, like,
at me.
Different tips on, like, how to get her to stop yelling at you, or, like, how to deal with it or get out the relationship, right?
Is it normal that my wife yells at me?
Like, basically, like, people asking for tips and helps, and, like,
yeah.
That's all right. So now that you see that, right, Google "my husband yells at me" and see the difference.
Oh my god, even the search results are freaking crazy. In public, when I cry, all the time. Meme. For the first time, our son, the TV.
And I got a domestic violence website.
That's it.
I didn't get a Reddit post. No Reddit post.
Bro, yo, when you Google "my wife yells at me," you get Reddit posts, you get Quora, you get tips and shit on, like, how to deal with it, blah blah. I Google "my husband yells at me," domestic violence reporter, report him secretly, and we can help you confidentially. And I'm like, what? Yo, that's crazy.
Oh, got Fresh Prince is here backstage. Let's invite him in.
Yo.
What's good? What's good, everybody? Appreciate the grand entrance.
That's good. Should we start off by hearing about your week?
No, we good. We can skip all that.
Wow.
You keep it
You said, fuck tradition.
Yo, the lighting is A1 today. What's going on? Did you get a spotlight too?
Nah, I got it's the same thing. I just rearranged my room, and we was doing a lot of repainting my son's room. Well, I guess I gotta go into my week now, right?
There you go.
All right, here we go. So, you know how to do it. That's a good host, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, so ended up painting my son's room and rearranging some stuff. Helping my mom to rearrange some stuff. So in the midst of all of that, I was like, all right. So started painting some stuff around down here. So started moving, cleaning, and just rearranged a bunch of stuff. So it's a lot more comfortable like this. I don't know. So at least the lighting's good, as you say. I like the setup. I like the way it looks so far. I'm comfortable, so we good.
Yeah,
how about you, folks? How y'all been, man? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good, man. We were just talking about this House of Dragons and how you slacked. You didn't watch this episode.
Yeah. I didn't want to go into it. I had to change my outfit and all that because I was ready to get home from work and then watch it, you know what I'm saying, and then get ready to come on here. But, extra time, it is what it is. Need the bread, so got to make this money. So did that. So didn't make it in time, but at the end of the day, honestly, I kind of prefer it this way because this way I could watch or binge both of them on Sunday. So I'm kind of happy.
I envy you a little bit.
Yeah, that's 2 hours of straight new content.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm a Game of Thrones nut, so that's perfect for me. It's perfect. That'll be a nice little Sunday gift for myself, man. Once I get home.
We'll talk about both episodes next week, so that should be a good one.
Yeah, just refreshed. The lighting's like really bright. It took me back to a flashback of when I started streaming, and I wanted to like get better lighting, and all I did was take the lamp cover off. I was like, I need better lighting. I don't have professional lighting. I would take the lamp cover off my lamp. Like, green screen's working better now.
What it is, I had the light on earlier.
Two green t-shirts that I used to hang up behind me. I had 2 green t-shirts from like old Navy. I used to just hang up behind me on the wall, and I would take the lamp cover off my lamp just so it blends in better.
Yeah, we're getting better, man. We're getting better at this, man.
You gotta do.
The first episode we was looking kind of choppy. You know what I mean? So we got some color in here. Got some vibrant colors happening. So yeah. So anywho, man, we're gonna move on from this House of Dragons talk. We're gonna get into some She-Hulk episode 2. I hope everyone watched it. I know that we did because it's good. So She-Hulk episode 2 happened. A lot of stuff happened. There was a lot of like little like teasers that I caught on without having to watch any breakdowns. I haven't watched any breakdown. I just saw it from my own eyes, which was dope because sometimes these Easter eggs are kind of like go over your head, but you was able to kind of see it. They let it rock for a while. If you guys know what I'm talking about, the whole Wolverine, I saw that. So I'm like, wait, what? I rewind.
Yeah, man, those Iron Man 3s. I need those.
Yo, that's so we got a nice little Easter egg of Wolverine being in the MCU, fighting in bars again. That was pretty good. I mean, they didn't say Wolverine, but they mentioned metal claws. Come on. Why would they mention it?
We know what it is.
So we get Hulk. We get him. He's going back to Sakaar. We called it. I thought he was gonna get kidnapped, but it looked like he went willingly. Like he looked like he's chilling. Like there was no fight. He's going back to the Grandmaster, and I don't know what's gonna happen out there. Yo, it was good, man. It was a solid episode. Like to hear Emil Blonsky and kind of like tell her his point of view. Like, hey, listen, I thought I was the good guy. I was a decorated soldier. I wanted to be Captain America. You know what I mean? Your government pumped this shit in me, and
it's true.
The threat is now being listed as a hero, and I'm in here stuck. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn,
he makes a lot of good points. It's like,
yeah,
God,
like,
Yes,
damn.
sir.
so you
I
feel for
I
him.
thought it was going to recast him though.
I thought so too.
I'm glad they
Like,
did.
he's kind of old, but like,
I
He's
mean,
fit.
I'm happy they
He's a
did
great
it. But
actor, though.
like Fresh just said, he is old because he looked a little haggard when he. I was like, whoa,
Yep.
woo, baby.
so I mean, it was cool to see that aspect, and I think that what my theory was is I think that Daredevil and Jennifer Walters are gonna be at odds. I think we're gonna have the prosecutor and the defender, and I think that Mac Murdock is gonna be the defender going against this tyrant of this law office attorney, whatever you call that shit. And I think that he's gonna be like, yo, why are you representing Blonsky?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this guy leveled New York City. He leveled Harlem.
I mean, he got help.
But I also think like he's I think he actually like is a changed person because like Wong, you know, practices fighting with him. You know, we saw in Shang-Chi that, you know, they're very familiar with each other. They apparently train together. So I don't think Wong will be, you know, chilling with an asshole.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I
You
think
don't
he
think
just
so? I'm strange every day.
Yeah.
I agree.
Alley-oop?
With you. I think he's a changed person. I think him like going on these fight clubs is really fucking him up, right? Because he got caught, and I think that somebody leaked that. Matt Murdock probably did that shit.
Wow.
Who knows, man? We don't know what he's been up to.
That was funny when she said, "We have not reached the lawyer for comment, but we have the new Blonsky here. It's going to be an underground fight tournament." She's like, "Oh shit." I like the fourth wall break too. It's really good.
It's subtle.
And then it explains like how it goes. Like when she's doing it, like I guess with like regular people, they don't know that she's fourth wall breaking. Seems like the only person that seems to know when she's doing it is the Hulk. Cause when she made a comment to us about something that he like when they was fixing his bar, she looked at us and made a comment. He heard it. He turned around and looked at her, and she was like, "So I think the only person that could hear her fourth wall break is the Hulk." But like you can see the other boss, he was still talking while she was like having a little fourth wall break monologue, and he was still saying whatever he was saying in the real world, in their real world, I should say. So I mean, I kind of like how they show that like this is how she's able to fourth wall break and like continue going on with what being said, and she's not hearing what they're saying while she's fourth wall breaking either. Cause like we when the boss came back and said, I'm gonna kick myself all day for responding like that.
She said agnostic.
Agnostic, yeah.
I'm gonna think about this. What I said for the next year. Like, yeah. I think, to be honest, if Daredevil is in a situation like now, he's in LA now. Like what? She's in LA. Is she gonna end up probably like representing someone that maybe it's in his his villain?
I think she's gonna go to New York.
But but it looks like they first come like he's gonna be popping up very soon. I think maybe episode 4. I think it's gonna start off in LA, but I think she's gonna end up going in New York in the end because Daredevil, to my knowledge, he doesn't really travel outside of New York City to like do stuff. So most of his stuff stays in New York. So I think she's gonna end up going to New York, and it makes sense being that the crime that took place happened in New York with Emil Blonsky and him in 125th Street. So it makes sense that she's gonna come to New York and defend his case. Imagine the guy who owns the firm, right? Goes, all right, I'm gonna need you to go to New York, and I need you to represent Kingpin. All right, and then that's when Daredevil comes around. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like he doesn't need to be free. You know, like if he got locked up or whatever, I don't know. Because it has to be like a Daredevil villain, right? There's a reason why. There's a reason why like they.
Well, it could like Red said, it could be Blonsky because usually unless there's, and we're not taking this as real life. So unless there's real extenuating circumstances, you know what I'm saying? Like they would try it somewhere else. So for the most part, they probably are going to go back to New York to try him since it was Harlem that they destroyed. Most likely. It'll probably be something simple like that.
But Harlem, they probably like retrofit his father dying in Harlem versus, dying from like not
They
throwing
could
a
do
fight.
that too, yeah.
Right? Like, like the reason, like he's dead because of Blonsky's rage in 125th. Like he died because the rubble fell on top of him or some shit. Like there has to be a connection.
Yeah.
Connective tissue why he wants to like go against her because he doesn't look like he's friendly when he flips over the car. It looks like he's kind of like. But I want to see like if he's gonna fight her, we're gonna see some real like Daredevil shit.
Yeah.
Like some real fucking Daredevil fighting, Like some. I mean, we got it like in Netflix, but it was like grounded. I think they're gonna make him more like a superhero kind of situation, like.
Yeah.
Man,
like
you got that classic suit, man. I can't wait to see that shit in action.
Yeah, he's gonna use the fucking things to hit the walls and shit, and you're gonna see kind of like his vision, like that shit's gonna be dope. It's gonna be kind of like
what I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see the Daredevil Ben Affleck version. Like they really displayed how his powers work really well in that movie. The movie sucked, but like the way he was able to kind of like vision shit
with the sonar.
With the sonar,
I'm still gonna wish him good luck. You still fighting the Hulk, baby. That ain't no easy feat.
Oh yeah, nah.
Good luck with that, bro.
unless there's someone in that car that he jumps over.
She does that clap. Daredevil's dead. His head's gonna explode. he's super sensitive to sound. So if she does that clap, it's over, boy.
Yo, shout out to Perfect Strangers, man. You guys know what we're talking about. Like, you got to see homie. I forgot his name in the show. It's not Balky. Balky's the
Larry,
one.
Bro. My bro,
Larry,
cousin
right?
Larry.
Larry? Yeah. I was like, oh, shit. Yo, and they finally showed the Deacon the smartest banner, and they was actually making fun of him. He looked kind of dumb. They made him kind of dumb. And he's like, yeah, I'm a manager at the Best Buy. I'm like, wow, really? Come on.
Yo, when I heard the Best, you know what? I kind of laughed because they tried, it's a downplay being manager at Best Buy. But at the same time, I was laughing to myself. I said, if they only knew how much a manager at Best Buy really makes.
Yeah.
That's not a bad paycheck at all.
Oh, managers be making like six figures, yo. I see the motherfuckers make money. It's almost like when they say teachers don't make that much money. Teachers in New York City make big money. It's not enough, but it's big money still. Like they make good. It's decent wages. Yeah, man.
I think okay, if he's a manager, okay, let's say he's like assistant manager or area manager. He's making what, $70K a year? And then like if he goes to GM, he's making $100K and up. 90 to 100K and up. Like, bro. That manager position is nothing to slouch. Laugh at, bro. That's a good paying gig.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. It was a good episode, man. I had a good time, and I was sad that once again we get these fucking 22-minute fucking episodes, dude, because it was 8 minutes of fucking trailer of credits. I counted 8 minutes.
Oh! Now we're coming in my lifetime, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I'm complaining. It was literally 20 minutes.
I pointed out this left time issue a long time ago. I said it.
This is excessive, bro. 22 minutes. 22 minutes, and with the longest fucking like, dude.
Not for nothing. Even though they're short episodes, they're kind of like full information episodes. Like I don't feel like they cut anything out.
No. The pacing is 100%.
Yeah. There you go.
Good. But the thing is, like, when you sit there and enjoy it, you fucking blink. It's finished. You're looking at the credits, and you're like, "Fuck! I gotta wait another 7 days to watch the next one."
I'm not even gonna hold you. When they showed that Mil Blonsky shit, and she said, "Oh shit!" in the credits, I was like, "I'm fucking ready. The credits are ready." Like what?
Yeah, I was legit mad. I'm not gonna lie. I legit got mad. Like,
I was hoping for her to finish the whole line, the whole Silence of the Lamb line. When she was about to say the whole the lima beans and the Chianti, like he stopped it like, this is a prison.
Nah, I like that he stopped there though. Like, yo, this shit ain't funny, bro.
He was about to do the whole teeth shit too.
Like,
Yo,
this
we
dude is
shoot.
a monster,
When they
bro.
give him the freaking the basket.
Oh,
They're like, this is the map to the best bathroom to poop. They're both like, thank you.
a lot of people don't get that joke, dude. We always want to know where the best place is to poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like every job has a spot. Like, nah, no one really comes to this spot to poop.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good,
Bro, I remember back in high school, nobody used the bathrooms near the music rooms. There was a teacher bathroom, like it was like a full size bathroom, multiple stalls and everything, near the teacher's room, and being one of the student ITs, we had a copy of the key, so we would always go to that bathroom to use it because none of the teachers went in there. It was like our own private bathroom. It was great.
I never pooped in school.
I poop in school. I poop next to my teacher.
Like most of them was piss. I've never
Never took a shit in school?
Oh, never.
No, not after some bad pizza.
No.
Like,
Never
that
had to
pizza wasn't
bum
cooked all the way.
I think when I was younger, my stomach was like a cast iron. Like it was like, bro, it could handle anything, bro.
Teachers used to get mad at me. You going to the bathroom again? Yeah. Took a shit. Took a shit every day, B.
I mean, don't get me honest. Sometimes I call a pass. Say, yo, I got number 2 just to get out of the classroom. But like,
I got this weird Saw game at my job that Chris is a part of, and so like I think it was Thursday, right? Get in the elevator and I had to I was mad gassy. Sorry, you know what I mean? This is TMI. It was pretty funny. I farted like the longest fart in the world, right? That shit was like 8 seconds. And Chris looks at it, he goes, yo, why do you do this? What happened to the elevator? And he said the elevator stopped at the 4th floor. And he was like, oh fuck. The doors open up, there was like seven ladies walk in. And I'm like, we sitting there, Chris is looking down, I'm looking down. None of them had their mask on, so I'm like, oh, they're gonna slow down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad. I had like Spanish food or some shit.
That's what you gotta do, right?
Yo.
When you get into a situation like that,
this man plays dangerous games.
When you get into a situation like that, you gotta pretend like you don't know where the smell is coming from either. So you gotta, when they look around, you gotta look around to what the fuck?
Yeah, this is like a tight ass elevator though.
Yo,
and you gotta look at them like one of them did it too. Like, you?
They came in, oh man, this
You
is
gotta
bad.
play it off. You gotta play it off, baby.
Yo.
I ain't gonna lie, I be ripping some vicious one at work when I'm at the door. I be like, yo, and then of course, like, as somebody want to come get their jacket, get some checked or come ask me a question, I gotta like turn the fan on real quick so the blows like disperse to stick in. Yo,
bro, best place I used to do it at work is writing appliances and CDs. I just do a little crop dusting circle over there, just let it air out.
Crop dusting circle.
Bro, I don't know,
like nobody goes over there. Nobody goes to the appliances or looks at CDs. I was like, bet.
I remember one time we had a visit, and then one of the visiting district managers. One of the visiting district managers like farted and like, but they fart was so stink that they started crop dusting the shit and like around it. Cause they knew it was stink, so they started walking around so we couldn't pinpoint where the smell was coming from. But we knew it was them.
Around the store.
We knew it was them because we could tell by the way they were walking around. I was like, yo, this person just farted. and it's like, yeah, the way you crop dusting around the whole damn front store, hell yeah, it was. Oh man, that shit was vicious, bro. We was dying. I was like, oh, this is steak. What the fuck is it? What does it eat?
Yo, I had one of the employees come up to me the other day. He's like, bro, he's trying to be like home. He's like, yo, like, do you know who I need to contact to come up here to clean up the bathrooms? I'm like, yo, is it bad? He goes, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
Yo,
I'm like,
he's the one who did it.
Yo, and I was like, let me go check that shit out. Yo, that shit, whoever was in that bathroom had a bad day. And I hope they better. I hope they are doing better. Because bro, they left that shit. They left that shit. The porcelain was stained.
Wow.
The top of the toilet seat was stained.
Oh my God.
The underneath the shit was gooey. I'm like, come on. You know, listen, if you had a bad day, at least clean it up, bro. Right?
Yeah, at least would have like taking the paper towels and like cleaning the shit.
Yeah, like you know, clean the shit up. No, wash your hands. It's your poop, right? So like, you don't want to get all. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. Like, use some paper towel. Like, you know, clean it up. The next person comes in, some people want to come and just relax. They see that shit, like, damn, I don't even need to poop anymore.
Yo, it knocks it right out of you, bro. even your body has standards. Your body, oh, what the? Oh. It's like your bowels just said, oh, they put me shit in that. Oh, hell no. We got better standards. Wait till we get home, baby. I got you.
It was a whole shit because I reached out to WeWork and I'm like, hey, listen. So I had an employee come up to me and tell me about this bathroom. What a situation. They came up like it was like the FBI. So tell me what happened.
What happened in the bathroom?
Yeah, so like, I don't know, man. Like it is what it is, man. But like, yeah, whoever was in that bathroom, man, I've been praying for you. I hope all is well.
Oh, shit.
Because sometimes you hold your.
Yo, get the footage. You came out that bathroom.
Sometimes
Oh my
after the job, you're holding back. It's not like how you home. So I could imagine back at home.
Actually, if you're looking for it, you can tell who did it. It's the way they leave the room. You can tell when somebody's leaving with the guilty conscience.
Oh, nah. This how I know someone pooped, right? The door opens and they come out and they on their phone like this, looking down. They don't want to give eye contact. You already know that's the poop. That's the poop walk. Yeah, man.
I don't know. I'm kind of like Vince McMahon with my shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be coming up like.
Right.
Yeah, I just fucked that shit up. Y'all already know. There ain't no secrets here.
Oh, stupid shit. I'll be like, pops with me on Friday. I may want to give about 35, 45 minutes.
Yeah, Chris used to take like 4 shits a day, bro.
Bad. I don't know what happened.
They used to call him. We had a manager call him siempre cagando, means in English, always shitting. So my manager comes and like, yo, so what's Chris? I'm like, you know where he's at. Oh, siempre cagando. Everybody knew, bro. Everybody knew he was taking shits, bro. Everybody knew.
Yep.
It's all good. It's a human thing.
Yep.
Yep.
Fine,
no,
bro.
Gotta get it out.
Gotta get it out, man.
I sit on my ass all day, freaking sending emails. Like, I want to be comfortable.
He must be comfortable.
Oh, excuse me. You work so hard, sit on your ass all day sending emails.
Yeah, bro. It's hard to concentrate work when you got freaking a turd knocking on your asshole. Like, you sitting right on it. It's like, yo, just let me out. Like,
So we got a turtle head poking.
Oh yeah, those are the worst ones, man. When you start groundhogging, it's gonna be another 3. It's gonna be another 3 days of summer, 3 weeks of summer.
Oh, you better run to the bathroom. It's about to be over.
Yo,
you better start running. You better start getting creative, bro. It's about one more time.
Did it see a shadow?
Oh man.
You can just tell when your butt muscle's about to give up on you. That shit's like, I can't hold it.
Or if it's one of those situations where like you trying to use the bathroom and it's too large, and you're doing backsies. Like no, go back in, I can't handle it. You start to panic, like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to shit today.
How how it gets
Bro.
inside of me.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
But that toilet may not flush.
Nah, you gotta flush that right away.
That shit
No,
gonna
yeah,
get
word.
locked up, bro.
With those kind
You
of
gotta
shit,
do a few flushes to kind of break it up.
Yeah.
nah, you gotta ring pop it. You gotta ring pop it to
Use a ring pop it.
Yeah.
Yo, where do you get these freaking
Episode
names
99,
from?
everybody. This is
Making
the
shit
greatest.
up.
Episode
No.
99.
told you
Word
guys,
up.
man.
We
At the
getting ready.
at the top of the episode, I say, hey, listen, we sometimes go laugh and we just get lost at sea.
I fucking
go.
Goku that shit. You're like, "Ah!" That shit comes out. Ah!
Nah, that's you can't. Don't just you can't push out, bro, because you fucking wipe your ass, you got blood. You like, whoa, what's happening? You fucking split your asshole, man. That shit happens. look at Fresh Prince. He's dying right now because he.
Bro, if that shit split your ass, so you should rocks, nigga. Like, how was the shit coming out your ass, bro?
Yo, I had that shit and I was bleeding. I was like, yo, like, is there a problem? Nah, I looked online. I was like, it's just called an anal fissure. That's when you get a paper cut in your asshole.
Mhm.
That's when you get a shit cut. That's what they call it. It's a shit cut.
Yeah, that's why they say you gotta eat fiber so you can avoid that shit.
Your man's wiping his tears from laughing.
Yo, man, he can relate, bro. He can relate. You said
Bro,
that.
this shit came from. We were just talking about her getting told where the best bathroom is, and then to a full on like we talking about this shit. Like, how do we get here? How do we get
Anal
here?
fishers.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's what it is. Bro. I was thinking about how we got here. Like, this is
bro,
crazy.
we were just talking about how she got told where the best bathroom is, and then all of a sudden we here.
Oh,
Anal fishers.
No, well, we talking about it's Anal Fissure Awareness Month. You have to make sure, like, you know, like, just make sure, like, you're not splitting your ass. So, eat fiber, drink water, stay away from red meat as much as you can, and have healthy shits.
Man, why red meat gotta taste so good?
Yeah, if you eat nothing but meat, bro, you shit in fucking pebbles, bro. This shit is like a fucking it's not good. It's not good for you, bro. Hey, so let's really back. Let's really back.
It tastes so good.
Oh man. So what the fuck was you talking about? We was talking about the poop map, right?
The poop map.
The poop map.
Poop nap.
Fart talk.
We was talking about She-Hulk.
Yeah, and she was given a basket by one of the people who worked there. It had a map to the best place to poop.
Yeah.
All right, so
that's how we got there.
Okay. So like overall, how do you guys like this episode? Oh, we lost Fresh Prince. Damn, already?
Bruh.
Bro, it was like 20 minutes of poop talk. It was bound to happen.
Listen, there's not much in entertainment news this week, so that was all fillers. We had more poop talk than we had episode.
Facts.
I think Stallone got a new movie coming out today on Prime called Samaritan or some shit like that.
That Kevin Hart movie comes out today, right? The Kevin Hart with Mark Wahlberg? Or it comes out next week. I want to see that. That looks funny.
For this episode, I give this shit a 4.
That's decent.
Entertaining, but left for time, man.
Yeah, the time really fucks you up, man. You know, because you watch like things like Game of Thrones or you watch like House of Dragons, you get 40 minutes of like straight content. And the fucking credits are not long. You know, they don't kill you with the intros. And you get good story, right? And it feels like 40 minutes. Sometimes it feels like it's 40 minutes. It feels like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
This shit, like, it feels like, no lie, like a 15-minute fucking skit.
I feel like watching a YouTube video.
But to be honest, if it's 20 minutes, right, you got 8 episodes, you put those together, it's probably just a movie. It's a full-length movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 2-hour movie.
That's what, like nine episodes?
Yeah, something like that, like 908, some shit like that.
It was 9 because I remember I was saying how episode 8 was twice, so they have 9 episodes or 2-parter or whatever.
They need to just let us binge it, put it all out. I can't. I hate waiting like a whole week to watch a 20-minute episode, bro. Like it bothers me.
Yeah. We got Disney Plus Day next week too. Disney Plus Day, we're gonna get Pinocchio on Disney Plus. Get to see Geppetto again. But yeah, how was so Fresh Prince? How did you feel about this episode, man? You got any thoughts? Any concerns? What?
I really enjoyed all of it, honestly, until the end. Like I said, I got real mad because it was like you said, it was like 20 minutes. Like I understand what they're doing. Like I understand it's going to like episodic, and this is the first one where we're really feeling it. So I'm trying not to like be harsh or judge it harshly because I really enjoyed like everything that we got. Yeah, I don't really want to go too much into the episode, but yeah, we really talked about most of the things without. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the only thing that I wanted to probably expound on was probably, like we were saying, how the video got out at the end. The way I'm seeing it going, it was probably because, like Soul said, like I feel like Wong wouldn't be cozying up to whatever the situation was. I don't think he would be cozying up to him if he didn't feel honestly that Emil had changed or he was working with him on some physical therapy type situation in order to work out his anger issues with the Abomination situation in order to help him keep his calm regularly. You know what I'm saying? He has been locked up this entire time. So he hasn't had time like Bruce to really work out any anger issues like he did in all the movies and appearances that he had previous. You know what I'm saying? And also, like he said, the story he told, I'm with him. Like when you look at it from that point of view, I like what they did with that because I can see that being the entire scenario of what they do with the Thunderbolts, and I see it kind of leading that way, which is why I think Val is the one that probably leaked the video. Because if everything goes well, he does get out and does whatever he does plan to do, whether he's sincere or not. I don't think Val wants him to be out because then she really has no leverage over him. So by keeping him in there, she has leverage over him to take him out whenever she wants to. Kind of like an Amanda Waller situation. She has to have some type of blackmail piece of information on everybody in order to keep some type of power over them in order to set this situation up. So I think that's who leaked the video. I could be wrong, but that's where my theory is taking me right now. I have nothing else to do but theorize with how short the damn episode was. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I just hope that with this, I hope people stick with it long enough for them to really start listening and start dropping these things in a binge-worthy series like this one. Everything doesn't have to be like that, but this one definitely, I'm feeling it heavy in this episode. I wanted more very, very badly, and not like, oh yeah, they gave us enough and it's a good cliffhanger. Like, nah, I really was kind of tight when the episode was over. So, I don't know. Hopefully this is a step towards a little bit more for us.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. Before I was being like with other like shows, I was being dramatic, right? Like, oh, it's too short. Nah, this one is like, nah, this is short. I was like, yo, this is really fucking short. I'm like, yo, we got 22 minutes of a fucking show. 22 fucking minutes, dude. Like the credits was 50% of what it was. You know what I mean? Like I was like, damn, dude. Like, and you feel like this show is so rich. There's so much more that we're gonna get, but it's like they want you. They honey dicking you every single week. Honey dicking you.
Yeah, honey dicking you.
They told you like from the very beginning, Daredevil was gonna be in it. That's not like a Marvel thing. They'll keep that under wraps. They want you to know Daredevil's in, but they don't want to tell you what episode is gonna show up. So they know that people are gonna tune in, hoping to see Daredevil. Right? Yeah. We're only gonna get him probably in the 4th episode. I think we're gonna get him 4th, and he's gonna be on it every episode after that. But that's gonna be the end credit scene or the end part before credits. him flipping over and revealing himself, maybe saying a word and then capping out. Because I think when they did the premiere in California, they showed the first 4 episodes, which I'm super envious of, and they saw all 4 back to back. One person on the carpet was like, "Oh yeah, was that only 2 episodes?" It's like, no, it's 4. Oh, I thought it was 2 episodes. I'm like, oh man. So that means it's 4 episodes is 2 hours, like less than 2 hours in total. And it was like something on Reddit. It was like, yeah, the end credit scene of the 4th one is crazy, and they didn't want to show anything past that because super spoiler shit. Like, there's more people that they haven't announced that it's in the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, some new characters. I can't wait. Fucking Thursday. Gotta wait a whole fucking week. Oh, God, this is terrible, man. I can't keep doing this shit, dude. I can't. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think Disney's ever gonna change this format. But yeah, this is hard. I wish they did 2 episodes the first night, and then we would have got the 3rd one this week. You know what I mean? Like, we already almost halfway there. Like, nah, we just 2 episodes in. We still got it. There's 9 episodes. Fucking October, we get the last episode, dude. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, it's too.
It's like taking a whole month to watch one movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you pause in a movie, you know, whatever, and then coming back to it. Like, you're taking a whole month to watch one movie. That's what it feels like. Pausing it, and I see it, and I have the option to fucking press play. I just don't. Let's go to. I don't know.
And that's the crazy thing. I feel like up until episode 4 is going to be this whole Blonsky situation. I don't think we're going to really get nothing new. I mean, information-wise, of course we will, but I think the next 2 episodes are going to still strictly be dealing with Blonsky.
Yeah.
Because next week we have to bring up Wong, right? So she's going to have to talk to Wong to figure out a way to get him out. And with how short these episodes are, I don't see her figuring that out and then going to trial and getting him out and winning and all that in the same episode. So,
nah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the same situation for the next, I don't know. Like I said, I'm here for it. I like it, but yeah, I'm not digging this 20-minute shit.
Yeah, and then you show shit like Bruce Banner kind of like going out in space, being nonchalant about going back to like, how you just leave that? Right, like that happens, right? You don't even see who's in the ship with him. You don't see nothing. It's just him chilling on a fucking big ass chair. He goes, "Yeah, I won't be back anytime soon," and boom, disappears. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, they want to make all us theorize so they can take the best theories and start writing some shit.
Think about that shit, yo. You sitting there, right? You don't have to sit in the fucking creators room, right, and just think of some new shit. You just watch, like you said, theories.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo,
I feel like they've honestly been doing this for a minute now. Not from the beginning, but I really feel like for a minute now, especially with all that Spider-Man shit. I feel like probably with the Russos and that whole Endgame starting to leak photos and shit. I think from then they really started to implement that type of thinking into how they move forward with the storyline.
Yep. And then I think Spider-Man is coming back to theaters on next Friday, with an extra 11 minutes added to the movie. So this is by the second longest MCU movie. It's right behind Eternals. And yeah, 11 minutes. They're not really. They show like one clip of them on an elevator, and you have you have Doc Ock, you have Sandman, you have Goblin, you have May. They all in an elevator and just listen to music as like elevator music going up, and it looked kind of awkward. I don't know if that's
added the deleted scenes, basically.
Pretty much. They did what they did with Endgame or Infinity War, where they showed that whack ass picture of fucking Hulk.
Oh.
That was terrible. But that's what they trying to get extra money. That's what they're trying to like. If that goes towards the box office, the original box office. So I don't know, man. So I gave this episode a 5. Red gave it a 4. Fresh Prince, what was your score?
I'm gonna give it a 4. Like I said, I felt like you a 5, but I can't discount how mad I was when this shit ended. Like for real. Like I'm not liking the length, but I'm still totally invested in the story.
What about you, Saul?
I give it a 5.
I would have gave it a 4, but I don't want to be, because I'm going based on me. I'm being selfish, right? I will give, for me selfish, I would say 4. But like outside of the me being selfish, I gave it a 5 because it was really good. It really like I connected and it was drawn. I don't know. I think Tatiana Maslany, she's bad. She's hot, right? There's something about her teeth that I love, and they translated the teeth perfectly when she's the Hulk. So like you still get the same like quirkiness in her face. Yeah, but we're gonna get a lot of episodes where it's not gonna make us happy. Like when she starts dating the dudes and shit. There's gonna be that's a whole episode. If you go on 20 minutes,
I don't even mind that.
But it's not gonna be no story to it. It's gonna just be like whatever. Just I hope there's something worth. Like maybe one of those she dates is maybe someone that is not looking for her best interest. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. These episodes.
I try never to be selfish either, like you said. But for me, I'm usually always the positive one. You know what I'm saying? I never remember after an episode feeling like how I felt this week. I'm being totally honest. This is the first time I've ever, even when I haven't liked certain things or whatever, I never felt it inside my chest. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, nah, I was really, really upset, bro. Like, and then to see the end credit be so long, and then it really again had nothing to do with nothing. I'm like, nah, y'all could have gave a couple more minutes to the actual episode. So that shit kind of made me more tight. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. But going forward, yes, I am still gonna continue to try to temper my emotions and all of that.
Yep. All right, man. That was our review on She-Hulk, man. So I'm not sure if there's anything else that's out popping in the news world. I figured this was gonna be like a kind of a short show, but I don't think the ending just yet. Let me see here. I know I'm missing something, right?
Did y'all do any news in the beginning?
Nah.
No. Well, off the top of my head, I remember that Jeffrey Dean Morgan got cast to be in season 4 of The Boys.
Yeah, I think we talked about that a couple of episodes ago.
Oh.
We just didn't know who he was gonna play.
Right.
Yeah, we knew that he was in cast. We didn't know what. But that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope to see.
Well, they actually officially announced it today, I should say, I guess. Well, this week, I should say.
Unless that shit was a rumor originally, and then they just fan casted, like they always do.
Mm-hmm.
Not much, man. They have the Crow's gonna start filming this year. I don't know if anybody's even looking at that.
When does that drop? Supposed to, it just say.
It says the Crow reboot cast Wonder Woman, Danny Houston, along Bill Skarsgård. So the guy who played
I know the one that with the team running around with the sign.
Yeah. So he's playing. I don't know what character he's playing, but they're very.
Who is it?
Skarsgård. He's the one that played Dr. Eric Selvig.
No, Bill Skarsgård is the young. He's Pennywise.
The young one.
Oh, the son. Oh, the son.
Yeah.
Pennywise, but Danny Houston. He was in one of the X-Men movies.
Yeah, I was about to say that name sounds not familiar.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. In Wonder Woman, he played the deacon, the fucking the general that ended up becoming Ares or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Could have been Sandman too.
Yeah. What else? Oh, Batman, the Cape Crusader show got canceled on HBO Max.
Wow, really?
Yeah. It didn't get canceled. It's not moving forward with HBO Max, but they're shopping it around somewhere else. So this is going to be a continuation to the original Batman animated series. I was really looking forward to this shit.
Yeah, me too.
So that's not moving on. That's not moving forward with HBO Max. So hopefully somebody's definitely gonna pick that shit up. You'd be wild not to pick it up.
Yeah.
HBO is like, yo, Warner Brothers is like, fuck everything. They said fuck it all. They don't want nothing. They don't want no loose ends when the merger goes through 100%. Well, the merger's already there, but they don't want to have to share properties with anybody else. So they just said fuck it, we just sell it.
They'll sell like bootlegs.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. What else is happening here? Chris Evans and Emily Blunt is it's starring in a Netflix movie coming out next year.
That's another baddie, Emily Blunt.
The director is David Yates. You guys don't know who David Yates is.
Word.
Yeah, I love that director. That's straight up Harry Potter right there.
Okay, that's interesting.
David Yates, what did he do? He did Harry Potter. Also, no, I'm getting him. No, he did one of them, but I know Chris Columbus is the one that did the first two.
Yeah, Chris
like
Columbus,
the Home Alone movies and shit. That's why Home Alone has the same kind of like the score sounds like Harry Potter. Or the sound yeah, so that's Home Alone. That's
Harry Potter at Home Alone. That was really Harry Potter I was hoping, but it's definitely in Home Alone too. That's Home Alone. I don't know why that shit is stuck in my head, but
it's the same tempo though. The same it's
definitely the same tempo. Yeah.
Yeah, like Danny Elfman. Like you can always know when Danny Elfman scores some shit. Like all his shit sounds the same. We talked about Wednesday last week. I'm looking forward to the show.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Wednesday.
Off topic. So, you know, we had the TV crushes back in the day. Everybody was going. It was either Saved by the Bell, Kelly Kapowski, Tiffany Thiessen, Boy Meets World, Topanga, or the Pink Power Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson. So I'm like, who do you pick to be your crush right now? You have to take them how they look right now.
Topanga.
Nah. Topanga, she's hot, but see, Red is trying to set us up right now. You know, we can go.
Yo, what do you mean?
He's trying to set us up right now. He wants me to say some mean shit because I'm about to say some mean shit.
I just asked the question.
Yeah, you know, it's fucked up. But anyways, like I would say Kelly Kapowski, man. She's still.
That's one for Kelly.
Kelly's babe.
Fresh, you said Topanga, right? I mean, Fresh Prince, you said Topanga, right?
I haven't checked recently, but I'll stick with my choice.
I would say Topanga.
Wow. 2 Kellys and 2 Topangas. So I just recently looked up their pictures of how they look currently, right?
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, you knew he was gonna do it.
And I'm sorry, Kelly's still hot, bro. Kelly Kapowski, bro.
Kelly, yo, she's in the new
She got
She's
thick,
still
man.
she's still in the Saved by the Bell. You can see it now. You can see it like on a Peacock show.
Bro, she's
bad.
fire. She's fire. I mean, don't get me wrong. Topanga's a good choice too, but she definitely shows her age.
So throw them up, man. Could we see?
I mean, yeah, you could
Jeez,
Google it. That's she
Yeah.
yo, Topanga, she's fine. But Kelly, Tiffany Thiessen, oh man.
Let me see. Tiffany.
How old is she? Because it's been a minute. She still look good for her age.
She's like mid. She's like 40, like 42. She's not that older. Like she's still like our age range.
I think it'll be a little older.
They don't age well, man. Yeah, they're gonna be.
It's enough. Boy Meets World, I think they're the same age. I think Topanga's around her age. I think Tiffany is a little older than us because she was a teenager and Saved by the Bell. And I think I was in high school. Yet.
No, she was, but Topanga wasn't because Ben Savage is like our age.
Yeah, Topanga's near our age. Yeah, it's funny how nobody said the Pink Ranger. Yeah.
No, she
I thought that
was
earlier.
she's fine too.
She Bay. Oh yeah.
Everybody's gonna have seats. Oh man, listen.
It's the eyes, man.
Listen.
I forgot she had them blue eyes, man. Them
Eyes, the smile, it's everything, bro.
Yeah.
And her fucking husband looks like a complete dork.
It be like that.
And I'm not hating on the guy. I'm happy for him. But like, yo, he hit the lottery.
It be like that. It be the dorks, man. Look at the dude that snagged up Olivia Munn. Look at the dude that John Mulaney.
The husband look like a dork too.
John Mulaney impregnated Olivia Munn. She has a baby with Olivia Munn. That's the guy who voiced. Yeah, he's the one that voiced Peter Porker.
Yeah.
John Mulaney.
Looks like
I think it was on Saturday Night Live for a little bit. No hate, man.
American stand-up comedian. Say he was married to Anna Marie Tendler.
Mm-hmm.
Children is Malcolm Hep Mulaney. Okay, listen to Olivia Munn. Okay.
Olivia Munn, when she played fucking Psylocke, oh my god.
He looks like a mix of between John Krasinski and somebody else. I got the fucking name escapes my mind, but he one looks like John Krasinski when he's in the Office, though, not how he looks now, like superhero, not superhero looking John Krasinski, somebody like Office.
Oh,
like an Andrew Garfield. He's like a mix of them two, Andrew Garfield and.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, no, like I said before, no hate on him.
He's a jackpot.
It's just like I used to follow like Olivia Munn when she was on I think G4 or some shit like that. Oh man, she's always been A1. Always been A1.
People, and she's not afraid to get her hands dirty.
That made it worse.
X-Men Apocalypse. Remember when they had that big ass controversy because they put the poster of Apocalypse like grabbing Mystique by the neck, and everybody like, oh, it's promoting violence against women. It's promoting violence against women. I'm like, you dumbasses! It's a freaking action movie. She's gonna be fighting the guy. What, you think he's not gonna grab her by the neck in the fight? Like what? What the hell? People just choose any stupid thing to get mad about, bro. Like I remember, I couldn't believe that was a thing. that all the posters promoting violence against women because he's choking her in the poster of Apocalypse.
Yes.
Oh man, yo. When did we get so soft, yo?
The internet.
Mm-hmm.
When did we get so soft?
The internet.
Oh, and another thing. Speaking of, they complain about how they casted a black person to play the in the House of the Dragon. Somebody. I was reading the comments. I stayed out of this one. I didn't jump in this one. I was reading.
Wait, he was a Targaryen?
Huh?
Yeah.
Targaryen?
Yeah, they complain. Yeah, but he's not Targaryen, but he's not like Valerian.
Oh, okay.
But like they complained about him being played by a black person, and it was like everybody was like, and somebody said, so you're upset about somebody being casted as black, but you're totally fine with white, blonde, silver-haired, purple-eyed people walking around on the earth, right? Because Targaryen's a blonde, silver-haired, purple-eyed, so it's like, yo, you're cool with that, but a black person can't play that, right? Not at all, right? Yeah, I was cracking up. But I don't have an issue with the role. He did a good job to me, so I don't know what the people complain about. You know, like,
man, you guys gotta watch some lighthearted shit, man.
I found it funny.
I said, watch Into the Shadows, man. This is lighthearted. Lighthearted.
Right.
No controversy.
I kind of look for the controversy. I'm like, let's see what they complain about today.
Yeah, you don't see nothing online about Into the Shadows. It's his own thing, so it's mad funny. Oh man.
Until they cast a black person. Oh, why did they cast a black person for this role? Oh my god.
They have a black vampire. Yo, he works at a 7-Eleven. That shit is mad funny. He's like, I don't have any friends. He's like, yo, you work at a 7-Eleven, why you just don't rob the people that you kill, that you drink their blood? He's like, dude, I'm a vampire. I'm not a thief. Yo, it's so good, man. That show is so good. They have they have all 3 seasons on FX right now. I mean on Hulu. Oh man. Woo. Oh man. Let me see here. Yeah, it is looking dry, folks.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna wrap up a little early. Once again, we still haven't planned what we're gonna do for episode 100 because we only have 7 days to plan it. We've been dragging our feet for X amount of time.
Close, man.
Ain't not happening for it's gonna be a regular episode of us being here. Hey,
episode 100.
It looks like it's gonna be a regular. We might have some extra. You know, we're gonna reach out to some people to see if they want to join, and we're gonna talk about movies and just have other people other than us 4 on it. That's probably gonna be the thing. Maybe have like a drink or 2, like have beer and shit, and just like talk our shit. We might get shadow banned. This might be the episode where we get buried. Might get a copyright strike. Who knows?
You gotta get me a case of beer.
You gotta give me a case of beer with some gabagool.
Gabagool.
Yeah, so we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna give y'all the rest of y'all Friday night back. To those that been watching, that been supporting, thank you so much for watching us, sharing us. I see the shares now. We've been asking for like the last year. I see the shares now. Algorithm is showing that people are sharing this link, and the engagement is getting better. So that's good. That's a good news story for transitioning to this episode 100. So you guys have anything you want to add before we wrap it up?
Not really.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. We made it gonna make it to 100 episodes like when we first started.
Yeah, it's surreal, bro. It's surreal.
when it first started, it was like, ooh, man. I mean, I wish we had, Don here for it, but shit happens.
Yeah, man. He's still here though. He's still here and he's still infiltrating our lives every single day. I curse him out at least once a week. Yeah, man. He's the reason why I make poor decisions when buying shit. So he's always he's always in my household. Yeah, man. But it's kind of sucked that we don't have him here. I know that. I remember when we started talking about bringing the show back on a live format, it was originally going to just be me and Red. And then when Don called Win, he was like, yo, can I come on? He's like, can I be a part of it? I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to tell you fucking no. And he was super excited to come back. So it's kind of, it sucks. It sucks in the way that he's not here. But like, at least we have like 30 episodes of him on it. So you can always backtrack and watch his old shit. He's always here. So,
and we got our original Untitled podcast stuff that you can listen to too.
Yeah, so there's it's a nice little situation. It's like a what do you call, like one of those time capsules. You can always go back and watch the original shit, like Red said, like Untitled shit, like when we was just doing audio and then we just.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that was a shout out best, yo. Like, like the podcast, that shit was great. The stuff we used to talk about on that shit.
Yeah, I mean the shit that we talked about on that platform, there was no way we could make it on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Nah, not at all.
No, there was. I mean, to be honest, we might have something, right? Because we may not be supported by YouTube, but like the fans probably would keep it alive. But yeah, we still get people listening.
We're gonna get famous and then watch. It's gonna be that podcast or something. Oh, go back to the podcast. Red said this. You know he said. I'm gonna have to make a statement like I was a different person at that time. The same views I have now. I'm gonna have to be making that statement. Yeah, we get famous. Somebody's gonna be. Somebody's gonna pull out that old podcast stuff.
Somebody's gonna be fucking scrubbing through that shit, taking shit out of context, splicing it with different audio clips and shit. They're gonna have you saying some wild, crazy shit that you never said.
Yeah, I already know that.
Yeah, my man, you went mute. We didn't hear anything you said, bro.
So the internet was like, nah, you ain't saying that.
Yeah. I would say that I know which episode get fresh canceled quick, bro. I'm not gonna say it, but like that was one episode Fresh Wild Out. We like, yo.
Which one? Oh shit! I don't even want to bring it out. I know I said some wild, crazy shit.
Yo, I'll say that off the air. When we get off the air, I'll tell you which episode.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna give it to the people.
We went into that shit. There was no audio. There was no video. It was just audio, so you couldn't see our faces. And we was, we was hiding behind, a camera. So you know what I mean? So now it's a different kind of like platform. But
and we had the karaoke, the fucking karaoke shit. That's how we got the Don singing Frozen.
Yo, we might have to do karaoke again, yo.
We had Don singing Frozen. We had him rapping the Snoop Dogg shit. He was like, that's it. I'm done. Yo, he's rapping the Snoop Dogg. Like, that's it. I'm done.
That's crazy, man.
Yo, this was classics, man.
Classics, man. But yeah, man. Once again, we'll be back next week, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for episode 100, guys. We're looking forward to doing it. Looking forward to seeing y'all engaging. Yeah, man. So if you haven't done so, like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. That shit helps us a great deal. And we're signing off for the night, man. Peace out.
Peace.